Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when you join and when you see this video. So, how are you? How has it been? How is love treating you? I hope love is treating you perfectly well. I hope love is good on your side. So, you are welcome to today's live stream. I welcome every one of us, specially and specifically. Thank you for as many that are joined. For those that are yet to join, I say we are waiting for you. So, in today's live video, we will be wrapping up a series which we actually did on Facebook. Yes, we did a series on a particular topic that has been in the minds of so many persons for a while now. That is the pressure to settle from a society. That is, in other words, societal expectations regarding our relationships. We looked at the fact that society, more especially in Africa, expects so much from us. Many at times they tend to say we are watching out for you. Many at times they tend to say, I know what is good for you, but they really don't care how we feel or what we really want. Sometimes they may decide to say, okay, you are up to the age of getting married, or what's up, what's happening, your marriage, are you not ready to start having kids? This topic, the pressure to settle, has been everywhere for a while now, and we did justice to it in our Facebook page. You may do well to visit my Facebook page. I go by at Peace Uviogenedoro in Facebook. So, that's said and done. I also want to say thank you to as many that joined our Facebook Live. Thank you so much for joining. It was so much. So we explored this topic, and I thank you immensely for your contributions. It's a great eye opener. We really saw so many things. That the society expects from us. We also looked at the fact that this society is each and every one of us. This society could be you, it could be me, it could be that next door neighbor, it could be your parents. Society, we all are the society. In Africa, we know what it means. Even your next door neighbor, before you know, your next door neighbor becomes a very important member of your family, so to say. So I will briefly give a recap of what we did in the Facebook live stream. So I want us to kindly do well to visit the Facebook live stream. So in part one, we actually discussed societal pressures that surrounds relationship and marriage. We actually looked at the fact that society might want you to settle down in marriage. Meanwhile, you are not ready for that journey. Society might push you into getting married when you are not really ready for it. And what happens when you get married to someone you don't like, someone you don't align with? You become resentful. You are unhappy, you are sad. That is what we actually looked at in part one. We also looked at the fact that society might also want you to start having children immediately you get married. Wow. You might get married because you needed companionship, not because you want to go into parenting immediately, but society doesn't want it. More especially in Africa, it is assumed that as soon as you get married, the next 9 months you should be having a baby, they begin to ask you, why are you not ready for children? Are you not ready to have a child? What is happening? Are you not doing this? Are you not doing that? Societal expectations, societal pressure. So in part 2, we actually looked at how to break free from these expectations. What happens when you succumb to these societal pressures, and how to break free from it. So, like I said earlier, the video is still on our Facebook page at Peace Ubiogenedoro. Is there? Just go there and watch the video and learn also. So today we are focusing on something different, but still on the topic, the pressure to settle, talking about societal expectations, what society actually expects from us. So today we are looking at practical strategies to building resilience, what steps you should take, to be able to stand on your own, to say, no, this is not what I want, this is what I want. What steps to take, the strategies to take, not to succumb to societal pressures or societal expectations. So we start by asking us now what our values are. Yes, you start by identifying your values. So the question now is, what are your non-expectations, your non-negotiables rather, in relationships? In a relationship, what is that thing that you don't negotiate? Is it honesty? Is it communication? What is it? What are your non-negotiables in a relationship? I want you to take a moment and reflect on this. In a relationship, what matters to you the most? I want you to reflect on it. What matters to you the most in your relationship? I want you to reflect on it, and you can give me a response if you are there. So share your thoughts. How do you prioritize your values even amidst societal pressures? How do you prioritize it? How do you navigate it? How do you put yourself first? How do you put you first even amidst societal pressures? Talking about your values, talking about your own values. What do you do? What do you do? So there's something I am checking here now. Okay, can't see it now. I wanted to share with us. I can't see it. Maybe next live I'll be able to share it. I actually didn't keep it well. So your values. So the next thing we'll be looking at now is communicating your boundaries. Yes, talking about societal pressures. How do you communicate your boundaries? What do you watch out for, and how do you say it without actually sounding so rigid? How do you say it so that society too will understand what you are trying to say? We always say that communication is key in whatever you are doing. Communication is so important. Communication is key. So communicating boundaries, how do you actually communicate what you allow in your space, the kind of questions you permit? What do you do? How do you go about it? This answer is simple: effective communication. Yes, effective communication is actually the key to setting healthy boundaries. How do you express your needs, your wants, your desires to those around you? Like we said earlier, that this society we are talking about is those around you. You know, it could be your parents, it could be your siblings, it could be extended families, it could be a neighbor. So how do you communicate effectively? How do you let them know what your desires are, what your needs are? You know, so there was a time I used to have a friend. We are still friends, but just that I have been able to set clear boundaries. She does whatever she wants to do. She will just do it. She can call me at any time, odd hours, and ask for my help, without even asking if it's convenient for me, if it's okay for me. She will ask for my help, and I'll gladly do it, because then I was like, this is my bestie. I could go the extra mile for her. But the question now is, does she take me as her bestie also? And I got to know that she doesn't even have a regard for me. She was only there. I will use the word using me for what she could get from me. No, it got to a time that I needed something done, and I couldn't leave where I was. I said, okay, let me call her, because she calls me anytime, and I'll say, okay, it's fine. I will leave whatever I'm doing, and I will answer. I will try to make sure whatever she needs to be done is done. Would you believe that when I called her, even when I was talking to her, you can feel it in the tone of my voice that I needed this thing to be done, as in ASAP. She just replied me that it's not convenient for her, that she can't. I was like, what? She said, please, that she is busy, that she need to go. That was when it dawned on me that even though I took her as a best friend, even though I was willing to go the extra mile for her, even though I was willing to leave, not to attend to my immediate family, to attend to her, she was not giving me same energy. She was not even willing, and she doesn't even care to know how I got that issue solved. It dawned on me that day. I was like, is this how this my remember I said I took her as my bestie. I was like, is that how she is? I was so shocked. I was surprised. And I said, okay, we continued our relationship. It got to a time, she's also her normal way of life. She reached out to me that I should do something. Actually, I was free. I could do it for her. But I still replied her the same way she replied me that day. I told her it's not convenient for me. Yes, that is what I told her. I told her it's not convenient for me. She was surprised. She was like, do I know what I was? I said, yes, it's not convenient for me, so I cannot do it. And I still told her I have to go now because I am busy. That was me setting clear boundaries, because the energy I was putting in the relationship, she wasn't giving it to me. So that was me building resilience. I was standing my ground, but I was not doing it in a harsh tone. I was not doing it angrily. I was firm. I only told her it's not convenient for me. She was surprised. I said I had to leave now because I am very busy. The same tone she replied me when I asked for help, that was the same tone I used for her as well. So that is it. So how do you express your needs? How? I would love to hear from you in the comments. How do you express your needs? How do you express your desires to those around you, the society? We are actually talking about societal expectations from us. How do you express your needs to your spouse, to anyone around you? I would like to hear from you in the comments, please. So let's look at embracing your journey. Embracing your journey in life. Like I will always say, there are different things happen to different people. Our desires, our needs, our wants are often different. What may be happening to you could not be different from what is happening to me. So I always say this: do not compare yourself with another person. We all are unique. We all are special. Same thing as our relationships. Our relationships are so special. The way you handle your kids is special, is unique to you. The way I handle my kids, same thing. The way I handle my marriage is different from the way you handle yours. What is working for you in your marriage might not work for me. That is it. And what is working for me might also not work for you. So embrace your journey. Your journey is unique. Your relationships unique. Don't compare anything with anybody. Do not compare. Like they say, comparison is the thief of joy. It steals your peace of mind. Oh, this person is having children. What am I waiting for? Oh, this person is getting married. Oh, this person is making money. Do not compare yourself with anybody. Our journeys are different. Our journeys, you can see these 5 fingers of mine. You can see it. They are not same. Some are taller, some are fatter, so they are not same. So likewise, your relationship is unique, it's special. Do not compare yourself with anybody. Please do not compare yourself. Celebrate others. Celebrate anyone that is celebrating. Rejoice with them genuinely, gladly, happily. Rejoice with people. Don't let, without thinking, oh, when will my own happen? No, that is not the right way to celebrate success. You got to celebrate success without being pressured. Yes, you got to celebrate with others without being pressured, without feeling that feeling of rejecting. This person have it all and I don't have it now. No, it's very, very wrong. Embrace your journey. Do not compare your relationship. Do not compare anything with anybody. Everyone's relationship journey is a unique one. It's different. We don't need to compare our relationships. We don't need to compare our desires. Let it be that you are ready to take on any step before you engage on that journey. If you want to get married, be prepared for marriage. If you want to, let it be that you are ready to be a married person before getting married. If not, you will live in regrets. Marriage is actually a beautiful thing. I am not saying it's to scare anybody. I am married. I am enjoying my marriage. Marriage is a beautiful thing. But the thing is that be prepared to embark on that journey. Don't be pressured by society. Don't let anyone pressure you to getting married to someone you don't align with. You know this person, you don't align with this person, but because of what society is saying, you just let me just get married. Let it not be as if what you now make do of what is available and not what you prefer. They say when the preferable is not available, the available becomes the preferable. If you ask me, it's so wrong. It's not okay. It's not right. Don't embark on any journey in your relationship because of societal pressure. Remember, the society will not be in that relationship with you. The society will not be there. Maybe you are not ready to start the journey of parenting, to have children. Oh, because they are asking you have been married for 2 years, you have been married for 1 year, you have been married for 10 years. What is happening? Are you not having children? Kai, it's not there. I think if you ask me, it shouldn't bother anyone. It shouldn't bother them. Maybe you got married for companionship, not to start having children immediately, but be able to set clear boundaries. Communicate your boundaries well to them, not in a harsh tone, not rudely, but communicate your boundaries well to society so that the pressure will not get to you, please. So that the pressure will not get to you. So we have come to the end of this live stream. All I want to say in conclusion is You should prioritize self-awareness. Prioritize you first. Very important. Make yourself a priority. You come first. Yes, the saying goes like this, that you only give out what you have. If you don't have if you don't have that joy, that happiness, that love, you can't give it out to those around you. So prioritize self-awareness. Know your value, know what you want, know what you need in your relationship. After that, you communicate these boundaries to those around you and focus on your relationship journey. Focus on your relationship journey, please. Do not forget, prioritize you, communicate your boundaries, and focus on your journey. Another person's success should not be the yardstick to measure your own success. I tell you, you don't know. Your relationship is unique, is special, is peculiar. Please do not joke with your relationship and do not compare your relationship with others. So I thank you all that have been able to join us. I want you to share your thoughts in the comments, share your takeaways in the comments, and remember to join and check out at Peace Uvioganedoro on Facebook to watch the part 1 and the part 2. And maybe you want to connect with me too on TikTok. I go by at love.relationship01. YouTube here is Relationship Revelations, while on Facebook I go by at Peace Uviogene Doro. So I will be seeing you some other time. Bye.